Hello everybody and welcome back to Jonny Looks at Slay the Spire. I thought I'd do another run and show you the other character that's available, show you a different archetype of a play as well, maybe go for a poison run here. This character has less HP and we start off with the Ring of the Snake, so at the start of each combat draw 2 additional cards. And this is a little bit more of a defensive character in nature. I've set it up so we have no bonuses in the beginning, just to show you a vanilla run here. And right off the bat, let's just try to choose poison cards and build like a really cool poison deck if we can. We want to fight an elite enemy, so in terms of path, I kind of like this one. I see a decent path right there, so we'll see how that goes. So I think I mentioned it on the prior episode. We'll just vulnerable you, get some block going and do some damage. I think I mentioned it on the last episode, a little bit of how poison works in this game, but the number of charges of poison that the enemy currently has, at the end of the turn he will take that damage, that number in damage, and then the charge will tick down. So if, let's just say right now he had 6 poison damage, he would take that 6 damage and then that would tick down to 5. On the next turn he will then take 5 damage, and therefore, you know, the total will be like the summation of that. The general expression would be n squared plus n divided by 2, if you care to know. So like if he had 6 charges, that would be 6 squared, 36, plus 6, 42 divided by 2, 21. That's the total damage. If you want to do it in your mind, you can just do, you know, 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 ends up being 21. So there you go, in case you were curious about the math behind that. We were a little bit spoiled because the other character healed 6 HP at the end of every fight. Not the case with this guy, so we gotta be mindful of that. And try to keep a balance, take, you know, the least amount of damage that we can, and even taking 1 damage like I am doing here now is a little bit questionable. Again, keep in mind, I haven't played enough of the game to know what's optimal at every point in time. But hopefully we'll do a decent job of showcasing the mechanics of the characters. So again, we want to do a poison run just because I feel like it. So we'll try to grab all the poison cards that have decent synergy with each other. My idea is to go for like a defensive kind of turtle build where we're going to be pretty tanky with defense and we're going to be just dealing damage with poison. See if we can leverage that. So you weaken that guy. And then I think you want to take out the smaller slime. I think this is okay. Even like gain block here. No reason to take any damage. So the little slime will take 4 damage here. So we will die. Did I not play that defense? I think I screwed up there. I apologize. It's late in the evening for me, so I think I screwed up. But regardless, we know she's not gonna attack on, well, I say she, I'm assuming gender there. I apologize. Don't want to offend anyone. But the slime wasn't gonna attack us, and therefore we didn't need to play any defense on that turn. Again, she's not gonna attack, but sadly we only had 1 attack available, so not taking the biggest of advantages there. 8 damage. Can we kill you in this turn? Yes. So far so good. We got a regen potion, which is super good. Bane is a fantastic card for our synergy, so it does double damage if the target is poisoned, which will always be the case for us. And we go into a shop here. Is there anything that helps our build right off the bat? There's some good stuff, but I would rather remove a card. I think I want to remove a basic strike. Try to thin our deck a little bit so that the poison cards will circle faster. So we could receive a bunch of gold and become cursed. At the end of your turn, gain 1 weak. So we become weak for 1 turn. It's not that bad. We're relying on poison damage more than anything. And the weak status only applies to regular strikes, I believe. Again, we're taking this path, I think. Hit another shop here. Spend our gold. I like that path. These guys are pretty easy. After you attack them, they gain some armor. So what you want to do... What do we want to do here? I think you just want to defend enough that you won't take any damage. So go like this. Just take our time with them. And I think my focus should be on being very conservative with our HP and just trying to not lose any unnecessary HP. We'll kill you. And sadly, we don't have any defense on this turn. So we're gonna take damage no matter what. There you go. This guy's dead. So a little bit of bad damage there. I wish I hadn't taken. Apply 3 poison to a random enemy 3 times. This is pretty good. We'll take it. Synergizes with our build. Despite taking damage, I don't think we can justify healing at this point. So let's just improve one of these cards. I think Bane is quite good because it hits twice. We're getting a 6 bonus damage total. We'll go for that. Let's keep rolling here. Yeah, let's follow this path. So we got one other combat here. These guys are pretty easy to handle generally. What we want to do... Sadly, we don't have any poison here to enable Bane. Otherwise, it would be a quick kill on one of these guys. But we'll still do tons of damage. Almost kill one of them. So again, every decision we make in terms of choosing items or cards is gonna be with the idea of the build quite present in our mind. I don't think... 13 damage, huh? So you're gonna apply 9 poison is not gonna be enough damage, my dude. I think you gotta try to block everything you can. Taking 3 damage is annoying, but it's not too bad. So yeah, again, we'll try to build our deck so we have lots of poison cards. Lots of stuff that synergizes well with poison. Look at that. That guy's gonna take 13 damage on this turn and then 12 damage on the next one. So as long as we do 1 damage, he's gonna be dead here. So we know he's gonna die. We can end turn at this point. The damage ticks in before his attack, so that comes in quite handy. We got a lot of gold. I want to go into a shop as soon as I can here. None of these synergize directly with our build. But I like this one because it gives us a draw. So allows us to draw another card and perhaps discard something nasty in our hand. I still don't think you rest. I think we can push it a little bit. We're gonna go... so an extra 3 poison or an extra 2 poison on that one. Let's go with this one. Since it costs 2 energy, might as well make it even more worthwhile. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. Pretty powerful. Alright, so this guy, I think we fought him on the prior run. He's asleep for now, so we're gonna wake him up. But that's okay. Actually, we didn't wake him up, did we? We did. Okay. Another cool thing about poison is that it goes through armor. So even if he had armor, it would go straight through it. We don't have any defend cards. I think we might want to draw a card. We'll discard you. Yeah, I mean, we could defend for 5, but we can also deal 14 damage. I think it's better, honestly. We'll accept the 13 damage on the chin. Again, it's an elite enemy, so it's meant to be tough. Now let's try to avoid the most damage. We will use Bane because it's just too much value there. But then we'll defend here. That will give us some mitigation there. Only 5 damage coming in. And we're gonna kill him on the next turn, because he's taking 13 damage. As long as we have some decent attacks, we're gonna be able to take him down. Doesn't actually look like we'll be able to, though. We're missing a little bit of damage, but we'll do it on the next turn. It's gonna be okay. So he's dead no matter what. We can even end turn here. Pretty good elite fight. We're still over 50% HP. Runic Dodecahedron. If your HP is full, gain energy, gain bonus 1 energy at the start of each turn. Well, I don't think we're gonna be at max HP a lot of the time, but Catalyst is super good. Double an enemy's poison. We'll do that. We'll just accelerate the buildup of poison quite nicely. I think now you healed. We're back to that nice percentage of HP right there. So none of these actually synergize too well with our stuff. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. Because we're gonna have lots of skills, this kind of synergizes indirectly. We'll take that. Was it 4 damage per skill? Right, so if you have like 3 or 4, that's already 12 or 16 damage. Pretty positive for 1 mana cost or HP cost. Action, whatever. What do we have? Gain strength at campfires. Upgrade 2 random attacks. Choose a skill card. At the end of each combat, this card will be in your hand. Dude, let's go. So at the end of every fight, we can have Bouncing Flask Plus. Let's do this. Then, oh, we can't afford to remove a card. That's really sad. Could do this. Or Dagger Spray. I don't necessarily... Oh! At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. This is a great addition to our deck. Let's move into the next combat. A pretty easy one. We know how to deal with these guys. That guy's doing 6 damage, but we can weaken him. We'll apply the Bouncing Flask, whatever. So he's taking 6 damage even through armor, which is good. Well, all we need to do is just tank or use 1 defense card, rather. And we're going to be able to tank that attack. He's dead on the next turn, regardless. This guy's going to have 11 HP left. That's the amount of HP we got to deal in terms of damage. It looks like we have just that. We could also try our Catalyst card. So you would double the poison. He's taking now 10 damage. You only need to deal 6. And we can finish him with Bane here. That guy should be a goner too. It's a pretty easy combat for us. Again, I think I see value in this. Let's take it. Question mark. What do you have for us? We could heal, or we could remove a card from our deck, which we'll do. I think remove another strike. We could heal, but again, I think I'm gonna go greedy and smith here. Triple an enemy's poison. We gotta go for this. The potential is just too ridiculous to pass up on. Let's go. So, can't remember exactly what this guy did, but one thing to remember though is when you use this card, it actually is gone for the rest of the fight, so we might not want to use it straight away. Although it is great to just triple that right now. Let's do that. Look at that, 36 poison right off the bat. And the music is gone for some reason. And there it is. So you're gonna deal 30 damage? That's okay. After killing the boss, we recover all of our HP, so that's not too bad. Let's just Noxious Fumes. So we're gonna be doing poison at the end of every turn. We'll do this, and then we'll mitigate some of the damage. Look at all the damage he's taking per turn. And sure, we took quite a hit there, but it's not too bad. You have 2 skills, so we're gonna do 8 damage. That's pretty good. We have this for free as well. And then you just Survivor, really, so you can discard that curse. We probably should have removed that curse from our deck. I completely forgot about it, in all honesty, so sorry if you were looking at that and just screaming, Johnny, remove that curse. So we have 2 other skills. We could do Fletch's Deadly Poison Bane, which I think is the play here. You accept the 6 damage, which is not bad at all. This dude is dead in 2 turns. Look at that. He's dead on the next turn. So all we gotta do is survive here. Can even throw a little bit of extra damage. We'll discard the burn with Survivor there. And this dude is dead. Look at that. Pretty easy boss fight. Easy money for us. And we got some rare cards here. Whenever you play a skill, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. I like this because we're gonna be using tons of skills. So in long fights, this is quite positive. Let's go. Let's go for that. And then also we have Relic. Gain energy at the start of each turn. All enemies start with 2 strength. I don't like that. Or you can no longer gain gold whenever you open a chest, obtain a curse. I don't like that either. I don't like any of these. I want to be able to gain gold. Alright, we'll take this one. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. I'm not too happy with the relic we picked up. We're gonna be getting lots of curses every time we open chests. So we might want to try to avoid the bulk of the chests in a route. What we would like is to hit a shop so that we can remove that curse that we have. So I kind of like this path. There's quite a bit of combat here, and we're gonna fight an elite. But after that, we can take this route, hit lots of question marks. We'll see how that goes. So, yeah, let's try that. Enemies here are way tougher, and lots of them have this artifact that negates 3 debuffs. That includes poison, of course. So that's bad news for us. Whenever you play a skill, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Pretty good. I kind of like this. So you play this, and then you go Bouncing Flask to remove his charges there. I think that was good. So again, remember, poison goes through armor. So that's gonna be the main way we deal damage to him. We should have used this first, probably. I don't know if there's much point in doing that, in all honesty. We'll defend, we'll take 2 damage. Not too bad, all in all. This guy is gonna die in 2 turns just by the poison he's got. Almost right now. We probably want a catalyst. That takes him into death range right there. I think he's dead. Yeah, nice. So you can see poison is a great way to deal with those guys. Probably want to get rid of this. Regen potions are really probably the best. All enemies lose 8 strength for 1 turn. Could be good. Although I think it's hard to argue against a 0 cost block. We'll take that. Let's just confirm we're going this way. Open coffin. We're not gonna open the coffin, I don't think. I'm not sure if we're gonna get a curse because of this. Let's risk it. So we got Unceasing Top. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. Not that great. And we got a curse card, so we're really pressed to hit a shop and remove some of those curses. Now these guys we gotta eliminate quite quickly, because otherwise they run away with your money. What is the play here? I think you bouncing flask. You survivor, get rid of that. 12, you're dealing 17 damage. That's a lot, dude. But we want to kill you quite quickly, so I think we take a little bit of damage, but try to kill one of you quickly. Reason I focused this guy is because he's got 8 damage going on just with the poison. Okay, what do you have? This is actually decent damage. We got 4 energy, remember, so we're gonna do this. It's good damage to him. We'll block 10. We'll take 10 damage. It's not great, but there's not much we can do aside from maybe popping a regen potion. I don't think it's worth it though. You're taking 7 damage, so I think I just want to hit you. You're gonna die. I want to poison you. And then I think we'll do this. All we can do is block 5 damage. Taking 7 damage here is pretty brutal. So he's gonna defend, and on the next turn he's gonna run away. So we gotta really do our best to kill him. And I think we've done it. Think he's gonna die? Yes. Nice. So we recover the money they stole. And we get Poison Stab Plus. Real good. Alright. We know we got our path laid out before us. All we gotta do is follow it. So, on taking attack damage, gains 3 block. Block gain increases as malleable is triggered. Okay. But it's reset every turn. So for every attack, you gain block. But our attacks don't give a shit about block, so we can just poison the hell out of you. We're gonna defend some of the damage. I'm gonna be alright with that. So you're gonna die pretty quickly here, but we're taking a beating. I think it's... Let's see. This fight is not gonna last 5 turns is the thing. That's why I don't really wanna use my regen potions there. I do think you do this to draw a card. Discard that. Defend a couple times. Not sure that was super worth it. Regardless, this guy's gonna die soon. We are really low in HP. You're actually dead. So, The most pressing of items we have, action items, is to heal up. Draw 4 cards or caltrops. Whenever you are attacked, deal 5 damage to the attacker. You know what? This is pretty good. Alright, so we probably want to pop our regen potion right off the bat. Got lots of cards. First, you neutralize. Second, you bouncing flask. Sadly, we don't have survivor, so we can't discard this, but we'll be okay. Deal a modicum of damage there. Start healing up ever so slowly. Now remember, this guy makes it so the cost of our cards you know, is randomed. So in this case, it actually benefited us. We should have probably cast that earlier. There's still something to say about it though. I think kind of a no-brainer probably. You really want to block as much as you can of that. We're gonna take lots of damage still. I don't really like that. So I think you gotta use Catalyst, but this is 0 cost and it's pretty good. So we'll do Catalyst. We're taking 42 damage. We gotta... Hold on. 9 damage is not really gonna take you down to where I need you in order to kill you. Uh, 20 HP is really worrisome. Well, he's dead, so there's that. Another poison stab, real good. So, a shop, and then we're fighting an elite with 23 HP. This could be the end of the run. What do we do? Noxious Fumes is good. I think we'll remove one of our curses. This one is pretty bad. And then you get Noxious Fumes. And you call it good. Please heal. Give me... Oh, shit. It's a fight. And a bad one, too. Okay, I think what you gotta do is... You Noxious Fumes twice. You accept you're gonna take some damage. You apply as much poison as you can. The reason why I accepted taking damage there is because I don't think we can tank many attacks, and being able to just use the strongest poison cards that we have straight away is quite positive, I think. I think like a Catalyst to try to bring you down as quick as possible. So you're dead in 2 turns, but you're still gonna hurt a lot. So your Survivor, eliminate that, because we're not going to be able to use it. You have armor, so just deal damage to you instead. We're going to discard the strike. We can deal 20 damage. Doesn't really... it's not consequential to hit you because you have armor right now. You're going to die in 2 turns regardless. Let's hit you. We should have drank our regen potion straight away. That's a big fuck up. Got a little bit of extra block out of that. Well, we should have also drank our dexterity potion, by the way. Living on the edge here. Absolutely living on the edge. I mean, we'll probably survive this fight, but the real problem is we gotta survive an elite combat after this. I'm not getting my hopes up. And we're frail, so the defense we get is minimal as well. Might want to drink this. So at the very least we're getting 10 defense. We'll do this and then we'll poison you. You have 15 damage. You're gonna take 5 damage. So I think you're actually gonna die from this, aren't you? No. My bad. Well, you're dead now. But we have 11 HP. I like caltrops. We'll grab it. I think this is where our run ends. Yeah, this combat is impossible under the circumstances. Look at that. That's too much damage, dude. Damn, what a bummer, dude. That's our run right there. That's our run. Well, we're gonna go out with a bang. There really isn't much we can do. I guess we'll just do as much damage as we can. Well, it was fun while it lasted. And we're gonna die to this idiot. Well, so the build didn't go very far, sadly. We couldn't get the correct synergies and just had a little bit of bad luck with enemies and so on. But I hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. Let me know down below if you did. Subscribe for new videos every day. And as always, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.